Hey guys, it's Mr. Nice Guy. I'm sitting here with Joe.
Hi.
Founder of Persona Pizza, wood, fire, and pizzeria. He has a fantastic story to share with us and an incredible vision on what he's created. So, Joe, it's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us.
Thank you for taking the time from the beautiful Santa Barbra weather we have today to be inside.
We couldn't help it. Just reading the reviews and then passing by as travelers, we had to stop in. And surely when we stopped in, we were absolutely inspired by your staff and service.
Oh, thank you.
So, Joe, if you can introduce yourself a little bit and tell us a little bit about your story, about how you got started and how you got here, because from our slight conversation, I understand that you started in real estate.
Okay. My name is Joe Baumel. I opened Persona back in 2013. My previous life, before I was in the food business, I worked in the real estate business up until about 2008. And, we had that great crash of 2008. Kind of forced me out of the business and propelled me into the food business, something I always wanted to be in. So I moved from Miami to California, fell in love with California, attended the Culinary Institute of America in Greystone at St. Helena. And then 13 months after culinary school, I opened up this store. So it's been a lot of work, because after we opened up the restaurant, 6 months later we started the franchise plan, the growth plan vis-a-vis franchise. And so that process takes a little bit over a year. And since we became legal to sell franchises, we've sold a dozen franchises. We have 2 open. The first one opened in Northern California, and the second one opened in Columbia, South Carolina. And we have 4 more slated to open in the next 6 months.
Wow, that's incredible. Now, when we enter, we notice that there's a huge amount of energy between your staff and a huge sort of inspiring look between them. Would you say that that's transferred from you to them?
So I'd say it's a combination of my passion, my partner's passion, our training, and I think that I have a core group of people who really believe in what we're doing. We're not just making pizzas. We're trying to make the best pizzas, give people the best experience, and I have a lot of staff that have bought into that and share our vision, and it's really helped the business. I'm here, I see what goes on, and things are going well. We have, since we have the franchise business, essentially 2 businesses. One is this store, which is our only corporate store, and the other is the franchise growth. And it's been a steep learning curve, but it's been very interesting, and I have a lot of really great partners that have helped this come to fruition.
That's fantastic. I noticed there was a lot of emotion on the best pizza part.
Yeah.
So what makes it? What makes pizza your passion?
So that's a really good question. I'm more of a passionate about making good food. So I wanted, whatever I was going to make, whatever I came up with my business that I was going to enter into, I wanted it to be the best. So what I did is I found the best pizza chef. My partner, Glenn Sobolski, who's our CEO now, and he's the executive chef. He's a world champion pizza chef and has won hundreds of culinary awards, trained in Italy for 10 years. And when I tasted this pizza, it was like an epiphany that I needed to partner with him, because this was going to be the key to our success. There's a lot of players in our industry, which is essentially to create your own pizza business. And I knew that even back in 2012, when it was just starting, I knew that the differentiator was going to be the quality, because I was going around tasting a lot of different products and I wasn't really impressed with anything, but I knew that the concept had a lot of viability. And so when I met Glenn was when I realized that he's the secret weapon we're going to have the best pizza, and that's the angle that we're going to take.
Now, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of phenomenon that's transferred between the pizza to your specific clientele. I noticed that the traffic is insane, the energy is insane, but everybody walks out with this look on their face. Now, what do you think they take away when they eat your pizza?
Hopefully they don't take away much and they just leave it, they eat it all here. But it's, I think that if they haven't been here, the first time they're here, I think they're pleasantly surprised. I don't think you're going to walk into a fast casual restaurant and think, oh my God, I'm going to have the best pizza I ever had. And so, that's sort of where I think the food landscape is going. I have a number of friends in fine dining, and a few of them have told me that, the fine dining model is great and all, but now people are doing that quality of food just in a casual environment. It's more approachable, it's more affordable, more family friendly, and we created a system that we believe can really grow everywhere. I just entertained a couple of gentlemen from Kuwait yesterday. They're very interested in the concept. Today we have a discovery day in Santa Rosa with a Chinese investor. So we're getting literally worldwide interest in our concept because I think that pizza appeals to everybody, and our systems and our training and our just the whole experience is very I think it's very user friendly, and it really translates to a lot of different cultures and different demographics.
That's amazing. I really enjoy your charisma as we're talking.
Well, thank you.
I'm noticing it. We appeal to a broad range of people. Our viewers and the people who we interact with on a daily basis focus a lot on what it takes to become successful, and what the message we try to send out to them is pretty much you can sell, and by sell I mean transfer of emotion and energy into other people's lives to get the things that you want. What are 3 things that you feel attributed to your success that they can easily apply into their life?
Well, number one, by no means do I feel successful. So I guess as much as quote-unquote success that we've had, I try to stay hungry, stay humble, and I'm really never satisfied because it's never going to be quite good enough. I worked for a fine dining chef, and one thing he really taught me was, I said to him, I said, "Chef, this is perfect." He goes, "It's never perfect. It can always be done better." And that really hit me.
That's very inspirational.
And it said to me, you always do better. So I don't think we've ever served a perfect pizza. Number one, I think you always need to strive to be better. Number 2, you really have to believe what you're doing is the right thing. And in order to sell that, in order to get somebody to reach into their pocket, to write you a check, if you don't believe it 100%, they're going to sense it, and they're going to not buy it. I'm not talking about a small ticket item. We're selling franchises that cost upwards of $500,000 to build.
Yes.
So it's a long sales process. It's 6 to 8 months before we close somebody from the first time we interact with them. Absolutely. So you have to keep the passion high. You can't BS them. Because eventually when you have a long sales process and you start saying things that are not true to make yourself look better, it's going to come out.
Yes.
So as soon as you get a reputation for not being truthful, you're done. And the third thing is your reputation. How people perceive you, how you act, and I think that that goes a long way. You just have to be cordial with everybody. I try to be very neutral in a lot of my conversations because I want to appeal to every. I don't want to offend anybody.
Yes.
And I want everybody to feel welcome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Joe, I really thank you for your time. Guys, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. If you're ever in Santa Barbara, this is the restaurant for you to go to. I know Joe says it's not a perfect pizza, but to come and get the perfect pizza for you.
We'll try.
It's absolutely phenomenal. The taste is amazing and absolutely fresh. Peace out.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was fun.